works a lot better for you in New Jersey. Get the water, get the water, get the water!
Okay, we're gonna play some music here, I think. Find out what's going on with Helicopter.
I came to play, not to break and fade away. It's safe to say I'm on a mission to disrupt your day-to-day, but at the same time I can't be bothered and fuck everybody. A paradigm of spare time that never gets me money. Son of a gig and road musician and a bartender. Smiley vintage disposition of a classic car fender. Habitual heartlender, always broke chasing dreams. Pissed off girlfriends, credit card spender. Son of an alcoholic and an alcoholic. They wanted better for me and my sisters, but we're all sick. You probably could have called it when the phone was on the wall, and you were awesome if you ever seen the internet at all. Paralyzing nihilism took its hold. I used to pray the school bus would explode with my little crooked soul. A lot of stops on this long road to nowhere, and honestly I can't really blame you if you don't care. They say it gets better, but they're lying, it gets worse. My thoughts get cornered, then they're violently dispersed. Looking for the weakest point to target and hit first. Another starless night trying to dispel this curse. They say it gets better, but they're lying, it gets worse. My thoughts get cornered, then they're violently dispersed. Looking for the weakest point to target and hit first. Another starless night trying to dispel this curse. Illusions captivate this land of panic patrons, eating patiently and gratefully out of the hand that hates them. I see destruction in the skies, I see nothing but demise. I'm watching real conversation as it dies. Most of this ghost of a place is cloaked in disguise. I only hope I'm opening eyes to the most potent of lies, but I'm going to die, at least knowing I tried. And in my pitch black casket I'll be glowing with pride. The systematic creation of sycophants, I think that fighting back is accentuating their disadvantage. Beating down obsequious peons on the path of the plebeian for eons and eons till everything free's gone. I hope you choke as they tighten your yoke and you go serve out through turnstiles. You're some frightening folk. Your complacency is a danger to me and anyone who's able to see. They're here to lock us up, you just gave them the key. They say it gets better, but they're lying, it gets worse. My thoughts get cornered, then they're violently dispersed. Looking for the weakest point to target and hit first. Another starless night trying to dispel this curse. They say it gets better, but they're lying, it gets worse. My thoughts get cornered, then they're violently dispersed. Looking for the weakest point to target and hit first. Another starless night trying to dispel this curse. Holy shit, I grew up in a cartoon, barking at the dark moon. Now I wander through deserted towns with a heart full of harpoons. Death rules everything around me. This cesspool's settling, I'm drowning. Step stools to success have never found me. Cause you gotta be rich to be healthy, gotta be healthy to be successful. People get sick when they're wealthy, offspring waste the potential. Some men are protected and forgiven their flaws, but if blood is thicker than water, then love should be thicker than laws. I'm automatically attached to the static cling of apathy. The spark that's happening is me pulling away, grappling with insanity and flapping wings, unfastening from the magnet sadness brings. 80% of my goddamn life I thought I was practicing, but I'm so crazy I can't talk about it, baby. I'm just lost without this path to the pyramid of you. Nobody knows what we used it for. Back before the best friend I ever had in my entire fucking life became a stupid whore. Spiritually, I'm all denim at the mall. I'm just a small timer, that's all. Nothing doing, running barefoot through some fucking ruins. Got enough influence from decay to see the shadows every day. You don't actually matter, you just get in the way when there's 1,000 other people trying to hit the buffet. Fuck it.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Well, I have reason to believe that someone is here to destroy this special day for you, so I'm here to make sure that doesn't happen.
Argumentative archetype, but you gotta know when you embark to ignite a flame to turn the dark to bright. You couldn't have chosen a harder fight, so now I bark at a mic and I'm far from alright. I'm a car with no lights, driving through yards every night. And I'm gonna kill myself or somebody else if I keep it up, and that's no bullshit. Can I get a little help? No I can't, cause I can't be the one to admit that I'm unfit. And I find it hard to obey the rules of hell, plus I put my art in the way. Like I said,
I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
Normal animal rage leads to a man in a cage, and I'm trapped in a maze. Can't beat a motherfucker up like back in the day. I can't deal with a fellow rodent without a cat in the way. You are now rocking Dealing with an anarchy advocate with 2 capital A's. A babbling, non-practicing activist with a backwards fist and a masochistic streak longer than an NSA master list. An anomalous catalyst manifesting in the phantom mist. An anonymous analyst of a civil war between pacifists. I see other planets in my soul. I'm just a small timer, let's roll. No dice, already paid what I owed twice. But no good drug really comes at a low price. You're not actually hungry, you're discarding the food when there's a million other people eating garbage for you. Fuck it. Good to be alive. I never handle women leaving me well. The evil is seemingly limitless. I beg to be relieved from the spell. Tracey, Schielie, you'll see me in hell. You were by far the ugliest girl that I ever fell in love with. Looked like Steve Buscemi with the wig, had that huge teeth and upper gum shit. But over time you became the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Because I was bummy as fuck, you had all the money and luck and you shared it with me. And I thought I was done with love at 25 years old. But you came with that kind of warmth that revived my soul. And I resisted for a long time, but you kept silently coaxing. Then when I broke, I was hopelessly devoted and totally open. I was a boat with no name and you were my ocean. I explored every uncharted island to identify your elusive emotions. I did the best I could with what I had in this rotten haunted house. I worked my fucking ass off to give you what I thought you wanted now. The ocean is dry and there's a hole in the sky. Tears of blood stain my cheeks from the forks poked in my eyes. My mind replaying the last scenes. I still can't believe your love's fake. I can't believe you were spending evenings with him and then fucking me on your lunch break. Fuck's sake, you always had to have your cake and eat it too. Or should I say have your cock while some stupid fuck like me believes in you. Why did you take my sun and my moon away? After all that we've been through, how could you leave and really have nothing at all to say? Why did you throw our old bones in the fire? After we've leaned so long on each other and built this secretive empire. Patterns repeated inwardly like the rings of Saturn we treated gingerly. These are the hazards of transferred energy and matters of seeing infinitely. Now I'm standing in a smoking crater holding a tempting elixir, singing, when she is everything, she takes everything with her. And when the wind blows, it blows hot ashes up my nose. Molten rivers melt the sewer grates and flames are burning all my clothes. The faces of my enemies laugh wickedly in unison, encircling a chalk line pentagram and flicking forked drooling tongues. Old friends try to reach me, but I've fallen too deeply behind enemy lines while I watch the rest of the troops retreat. And I'm stuck between dimensions with the very worst of intentions. I'm ready to take the whole world with me on my descension. To me, this is a nightmare of unparalleled proportions. The outside world is closing in, my face is stuck in hellish contortions. And those 2 eyes I saw the universe in lied, turned me inside out, sewed my mouth shut and said goodbye. Why did you take my good things all away? How could you believe you'd find the universe in someone else someday? Why did you need to see it all destroyed? How could you just hit restart and watch me as I sink into this void? run for my life. Bump in the night, I got love for the fight. Trying to hump every southern dumpling in sight. Wandering around with a bottle and a dream, but I'll never really know if I'm as awesome as I seem. Used to have something to say, don't really know what it was, but it's nothing today. I compromised and you apologized. I was looking at your face, but those were not your eyes. No words, no conversations. Now I'm on about the demons who conquer nations, cause my general didn't have the proper patience. The men are all dead, she's too shocked to face it. No roots, no pain, I get it. Only way out was to let another guy hit it. You're not a kitten, just a possum that can purr. Ugly motherfucker, not as awesome as you were. Happy-go-lucky, totally. Never had a friend who didn't then fuck over me. Money, sex, drugs, trust, running, bets, blood, lust, funny, that's the life. Cut through ties with a butter knife. Rearrange a garden full of imitation soil. Every little blossom is to mitigate the toil. No way back to that black hole. Skull and bones up on that flagpole. Only one thing left to do, so a storm in the castle with the skeleton crew. No way back to that black hole. Skull and bones up on that flagpole. Only one thing left to do, so a storm in the castle with the skeleton crew. Storm in the castle with the skeleton crew. Storm in the castle with the skeleton crew. Only one thing left to do, so a storm in the castle with the skeleton crew. Storm in the castle with the skeleton crew. Storm in the castle with the skeleton crew. Only one thing left to do, so a storm in the castle with the skeleton crew. Light, 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 light the flame up. Work all night, but fuck the pay stop. Fight right, eat shit, sleep and make love. Die with nothing to be ashamed of. Keep running from the memory, it hurts so bad. Don't know if I'm healing, but I better keep at this practice. Touching every page in the atlas, or the madness will never leave. Best believe, curb the theatrics, burned all the mattresses, shut down production and murdered the actress. Poured on the lights in the stanchions, woke up to take 5 million action. No way out, no way to stop now. Endless loop and I pay to clock out. Get so tired and this road is too rough. My contract says till my soul is used up. Arrogant embarrassments are married to the narrative. Unbearable declarative demerits are inherited, and there it is, a heritage of perilous imperatives. Impera with American preparedness and garrishness. Therapists compare the wits of heretics and derelicts and garrulous but careless fits of virulence. Imperatives are scared of shits of various vicarious aquariums are where they live, swimming through the intellect emeritus. Fucked anyway I go, every single day lie low. Motherfucking hate 5-0. Hope the district attorneys and judges who burn me all die slow. Die cyborg, motherfucker die. I'm a spirit from a faraway terraform sky. I will never be diminished, I will not believe a lie. I will never be diminished, I will not believe a lie. No way back through that black hole. Skull and bones up on that flagpole. Only one thing left to do, so we're storming the castle with a skeleton crew. No way back through that black hole. Skull and bones up on that flagpole. Only one thing left to do, so we're storming the castle with a skeleton crew. Storming the castle with a skeleton crew. Storming the castle with a skeleton crew. Only one thing left to do, so we're storming the castle with a skeleton crew. Storming the castle with a skeleton crew. Storming the castle with a skeleton crew. Only one thing left to do, so we're storming the castle with a skeleton crew.
Get out, you fucking drunk bitch! Take her out! Take her fucking out! Go see fucking Madonna, you fucking idiot piece of shit! I want you to go find a fucking soul!
Never drop, minds like mine are more rare than a clever cop. Ties to the industry have all been severed off. Think you're gonna fuck with my time? Well, you better stop rising from my fucking grave, dead or not. I'll never drop, minds like mine are more rare than a clever cop. Ties to the industry have all been severed off. Think you're gonna fuck with my time? Well, you better stop rising from my fucking grave, dead or not. Hey, yo, they call me Mr. Heartbeat ever since I left the car seat. I've been in love with more women than I've been in love with Paul McCartney. And I can count off all my real accomplishments on one hand, but I can drink more shitty bourbon than your whole fucking punk band. I'm like a maniacal kaleidoscope of rhymes and dope, just getting high and hoping your inner eye will open. Okay. And I'm a sound for sore ears, as all you poor dears fight over which hole will get fucked in for the next 4 years. Okay. I'm part of a 319 million headed monster, but I mastered the art of being a bright hillbilly, not an imposter. And I'm a dark pit of despair, meaner than a shark mixed with a bear, ever since my heart disappeared in thin air. To put it simply, my guardian angel turned against me. Already paid the price for hubris, but that bitch charged me for re-entry. Fuck it, I chose to fight. Hold the mic, funky hard like Dolomite, like a wounded revolutionary soldier might. I'll never drop, minds like mine are more rare than a clever cop. Ties to the industry have all been severed off. Think you're gonna fuck with my time? Well, you better stop. I'm rising from my fucking grave, dead or not, I'll never drop. Minds like mine are more rare than a clever cop. Ties to the industry have all been severed off. Think you're gonna fuck with my time? Well, you better stop. I'm rising from my fucking fucking grave, dead or not. Walk the edges of a vortex with a sore neck from leaning over the side to see if the other dimension's been born yet. They call me Mr. I don't give a fuck about a goddamn thing, and if I liked it, would've bought that ring. I've been domesticated, have a bunch of stress-related ailments on an escalator to those cookie-cutter planned entailments, and I'm out in the uncontrollable wilderness of conflicting desires. For me, there's no resisting the fire that consumes a constantly shifting empire, and we're all pattern-seeking assholes on a ladder leading nowhere but the past again. The same things are always happening. Imagining I'm laughing in the sunshine while I'm battling a rapidly descending fleet of emasculated mannequins. But I'll never drop. Minds like mine are more rare than a clever cop. Ties to the industry have all been severed off. Think you're gonna fuck with my time? Well, you better stop. I'm rising from my fucking grave, dead or not, I'll never drop. Minds like mine are more rare than a clever cop. Ties to the industry have all been severed off. Think you're gonna fuck with my time? Well, you better stop. I'm rising from my fucking grave, dead or not. I can't believe I'm even breathing. A deep mirror through a demon at my eyes. They had to peel me off the ceiling. But GB is the Achilles heel of the evil wheel of stealing what's real and replacing it with what's readily appealing. I used to think I put a chink in the cloaking armor of concealment, but you so arduously kneel before your feelings. And now it's hard to miss me, pissing misty gold with a heart of whiskey on a shifting road, just a part of history. From a Midwest full of middle of nowhere halls filled with inside fiddles and trailers where they binge meth. 2 miles from the absolute epitome of wealth and satisfaction, where the distraction makes the man and the men are giggly. In the shadows of weaponized industrialization, mechanized to turn the kids of farmers into creatures that the farmers wouldn't recognize. Generational ink swung both ways as castles fell. Now they reminisce about the old days when they thought they knew their masters well.
See, we're getting educated in this country today. Education. When I was a little boy, my mother said, get an education. When I got an education, get more education. Just about everywhere you go in America, education, education, education. Just about everywhere I go, people are talking about the education.
Paint the walls with my blood, my body falls and it thuds. I'm just a bitter boy from Illinois, buried in the Mississippi mud, and I'm telling you I never wanted this gig. Watch your bosses get big, fuck it all if it's rigged. Slaughter all the you pigs, it's another night of wondering without me. When they tell me R-I-P-G-O-O-D to the B-Y-E, goodbye, and it never meant a goddamn T-H-I-N-G, back off, I'm nuts. Live a life of 1,000 cuts. Been ignored, trying to pull the cord, wanna get up off of this bus. You'll never call me a slave, even with all I gave. Philosophy, you gotta earn to learn, it was a private road that I paid, but I'm falling into patterns that I can't break. Motherfuckers that just take friendship, that's all fake. Be good for goodness sake, and I'm begging you to get up off of that cloud. Do what you're not allowed. Walk around and get loud. Walk away from the crowd, it's a better time and hiding places are few. Don't just know about you, everybody is new. No such thing as a crew, fuck.
Following signal is recorded equally and in phase on both channels and should provide a central
I said, oh Lord in heaven, they won't admit they're wrong, they won't admit they're down, they won't admit they're out, and nobody will get up until they realize they're down.
Fucked all out of my mind, confused when someone is kind, feeling out of place with a powder face, ignoring all of these signs. But you ain't rap about shit, trust fund bank account kid. You better back it off, cause you whack it soft, don't make me do what I just about did. Fucking pussies acting like what they've seen, like life is a magazine, or a motherfucking smartphone screen. Lost when you gotta get mean, motherfuckers tell me I shouldn't have a gun. When a dude who jacks me has one, I got to call the cops when the beating stops, and they'll show up after it's done. But I think I'd rather fend from my goddamn self. Government's never gonna help. We're in the wild, wild west, far as I digest, and I gotta start for my health. Nothing's like it should be. Psychedelics are key to make your fucking ass see. There's evil in your DNA. a disaster, and I have to see this masterpiece just atrophying faster than I wanted to. Knew I should've never haunted you. Now every molecule is pushing me to do things that are wrong to do. And I know it's wrong, but the dreams come nightly. Some would say nightmares, but not a sick fuck like me. Let's take a little hike through a war-torn psyche. Got some lofty aspirations if you like to sightsee. Some would say run away, live to fight another day. I would say just to stay and shoot it out, fucking A. Nothing sacred, but especially tradition. Everybody's writing down what is meant to be a vision. Everybody's bad as shit, everybody's getting sick. Everybody's laying down, everybody's sucking dick. I don't buy shit, I don't vote for politicians. I forgot the objective, but I know I'm on a mission. I want a pound of weed, I miss my home, I don't like this shit. I want my old friends back, I want some country ribs when the sun goes down. I wanna hang myself, I want my old friends back. I want a pound of weed, I miss my home, I don't like this shit. I want my old friends back, I want some country ribs when the sun goes down. I wanna hang myself, I want my old friends back. Every time a piece of me is conquered and dies, will I just reaffirm my search to find the proper disguise? And I can see eternal birth and I can proselytize all these subservient worms in hopes of stopping the lies. And it goes, death to tyrants, gotta recognize we were infected by a germ from Jekyll Island. With a pencil I could be your mental guide. Let the debts all slide, let's collect some pride. I'll never be a leader, never wanna be a martyr, only wanna be a messenger. I came to take it farther and I'm only working harder. I'm not willing to barter for the future, cause we're smarter than we're acting. And the parts that we're attacking are reincarnated exactly. And it's heartbreakingly taxing to see the back and forth and the force backing. My soul in all its days has never seen so casual a destruction of something so undeniably beautiful. I want my old friends back, I want some country ribs when the sun goes down. I wanna hang myself, I want my old friends back. I want a pound of weed, I miss my home, I don't like this shit. I want my old friends back, I want some country ribs. What the fuck? God damn it. That is unsatisfying. Than a lot of MCs, but I'm never promoted and so my wallet's empty. I'm a better competitor, got a level ahead as the next letterer. Shredding these pages like senators. Somebody better get a nurse, I'm ill. County got another hearse to fill. That's word to the willing, and I'm murdering, killing, and I'm urgently filling up the earth with my chilling views. It's me against a million crews full of the silliest dudes. It isn't really improving, this is the shittiest movement. I don't really give a fuck what your city is doing. I'm like that psycho on acid at a laser light show. You passive little hippies can't get with me, but I bet you wonder why you women all dig me, don't you? Your culture is cultish and bullshit and full of impulses, and ultimately just inbred and repulsive. Somebody better get a book, I'm stupid. Keep pulling off this look, seem lucid. When I'm crazy as fuck, but amazingly lucky that a couple people may give it up. I shift the blame to the famous, the overrated mainstream players on the dais who fake shit and take it anally.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
I mean, it's fine if that's who you are.
Absolutely.
I mean, I have many gay friends.
My father's gay.
One cow, no friends, in a slaughterhouse that never ends. Gets hotter now and then. Colder when my soul's smoldering. No escape, so correlate. Shit that don't relate, if that motivates. One cow, no friends. Shut your mouth, go away. One cow, no friends, in a slaughterhouse that never ends. Gets hotter now and then. Colder when my soul's smoldering. No escape, so correlate. Shit that don't relate, if that motivates. One cow, no friends. Shut your mouth, go away. I've been abducted by spirits and taken up. It's such a cheerless club to be inducted to. This shit's the weirdest. Have you ever seen another dimension and just been fearless, screaming out the principles of love until the evil hears it? Cause it's infinite in it, metaphysical civics with a natural supply of unlimited limits, and the pinnacle pivots with subliminal visits to the middle of the sky to greet my brittle existence. I don't write this stuff to write or to make a buck or to save a life, cause that's gay as fuck. I'm a warrior searching for that fatal cut, and I'm only here to aid you in waking up. I live a shadow life, no love from hell, so you could get on board or go fuck yourself. I know we're in the dump, but something smells, and in a abandoned church asking who rung the bells. Reverberations of hate still disturb the nation and make relations between races strained to keep us all at our stations complacent. Functioning roles in a machine that does something ugly to souls. Spying each other like some company moles. All the men laid down while the country was sold. Nothing's gonna change till they say it will. It only gets harder to pay the bills while you're giving them dollars to make the kills. Shut up, crazy fucker, and take your pills. One cow, no friends, in a slaughterhouse that never ends. It gets hotter now and then. Colder when my soul's smoldering. No escape, so correlate shit that don't relate. If that motivates. One cow, no friends. Shut your mouth, go away. One cow, no friends. In a slaughterhouse that never ends. Gets hotter now and then. Colder when my soul's smoldering. No escape, so correlate shit that don't relate. If that motivates. One cow, no friends. Shut your mouth, go away. Go away, go away.
Hey, Vinny, it's John. Two things. Curry called me the other day before work, and he was asking about you. I think he's probably heard from someone of your visit. He asked if I knew you'd been in New Orleans or not, and I said I don't know. He was traveling south, and I heard Alabama, so I didn't tell him anything more than that. The other thing is I played that Ghost Planet CD for my dad, and my stepmom and her aunt Judy was in town, and she's 87, I want to say. She really liked the Abandoned Shack song. She thought it had a really nice pumping bass line. But she said, I thought this boy, he's very talented, this boy. She's a Scottish Jew. So I can't do both accents at the same time. It sounds too weird. But anyway, yeah, that was pretty cool. Anyway, if you're doing well, give me a call. Bye.
To go to the previous message, to confirm deletion, press 1. Deleted. Main menu.
So what are friends for? Don't ask me, I wouldn't know. The echoes of a last decade's laughs ain't enough. Good looking though. I'm in the bunker alone, soaked in cologne. Knowing the last time we ever spoke, we spoke on the phone. Why does a stranger always save my life after a trusted soldier takes a knife and twists it into my chest while whispering say goodnight? Chupa mi verga, all you stupidos muerte. Mi volunteer es fuerte, no necesita la buena suerte. It's a pity that a couple little city rats who used to be pals fell apart over some kitty cat. I agree, but if I were me, I'd spill a little bit of your blood for forgetting that real motherfucker, goddammit. Lost on a planet full of these locked automatics, shopping and gabbing, caught in the madness, popping his annex, stopped in panic souls. So fuck that, you're just a bag of bones. With a dwindling flame, pretty soon you'll sit and brag alone. And back at home, we used to have this little saying that went fool me once and I'll fuck you up, I'm fucking crazy. Nothing to lose except more fucking abuse. Is the expression all I got is time means something to you? Memory stuck to my shoes like 2 buckets of glue. I can't move a muscle, what the fuck can I do? Lost ship at sea, don't go forgetting me. I'm on a psychedelic wave, searching for epiphanies. But I come home to port, and I'll be holding court. People gather round and just watch as my soul distorts. The moon is green again, I never see it spin. I just see it grin, salty air, breathe it in. And I don't know the maps, trolling the polar caps, searching for the hollow words, interest to decode the past. Greasy, treating me like chopped liver, when at one time I was your most prolific props giver. You're running bad, and I'm teaching you like son and dad, and you're fucking mad? Another spoiled brat after his fun is had. Just another transplant who adopted a dialect. Just another little bitch wincing where I connect. Your entire life is an escape from reality. Now I'm pretty sure you really believe your own fake personality. Fuck it, do you remember that time we stood out back at Regis' house and I was exhausted on tour and all those feelings came out? All I can say is you know what you did, I hope you feel big. But for real, you no longer know me, you dig? Friendship and family, both of them can't get fucked. People act like they can't be touched, but they can be. Much as your life is a series of plan B's, uproot but keep standing. I burn bridges like the river's on fire. I cut ties like a business jerk who walked through razor wire. A lost ship at sea, don't go forgetting me. I'm on a psychedelic wave, searching for epiphanies. But I come home to port, and I'll be holding court. People gather round and just watch as my soul distorts. The moon is green again, I never see it spin. I just see it grin, salty air, breathe it in. And I don't know the maps, trolling the polar caps, searching for the hollow words, interest to decode the past. What it's all for. Heavy footsteps back and forth on the hall floor. Big shed, a big coming in through a small door. Sickness will wave through every portal that you crawl towards. Good times last about half a minute, and then the dark one beckons and I'm back up in it. Another 30 seconds later and I'm cracked and livid. The tempo depends on how fast I spin it. Confidence is a game, so we all play the big. Don't care what the motherfucking small say. I sit around and hate the government all day. You just like shooting, you don't care what the ball weighs. Sick to my stomach dealing with my court case. But you no sleep, no food for 4 days. Every demon that you've ever known in your face. The only comforts are the simple things, that's poor taste. So is it all for the pleasure of knowing you were a gear in the motor, but the car was going where it was going? No difference if your heart was showing when the other gears around you started slowing. So party on pain, party on darkness. The world is a magnet in a stardust carcass, hurled through a universe created by an artist who thought the least reward should go to those that work the hardest. Silly little idealist wordsmith, but there's no system that I really wanna work with. And I say it if I feel it hurts this. Totally control reality you purchased. Paranoid like a goddamn fox. Fuck a televised point of view, it's all landlocked. Bear in mind I shift the paradigm and paradigm is over. Time for you to go out there and find a clover. No hits, no downloads, no plays, no flicker rates, no brainwash, no haze. No hurt, no slaughter, so no grace. No more time, no fucking how, no way. No hits, no downloads, no plays, no flicker rates, no brainwash, no haze. No hurt, no slaughter, so no grace. No more time, no fucking how, no way. So is it all in spite of the thought that the only right you've really got is the right to be bought? Like it or not, you're not enlightened, you just like the monotony of a life without lobotomies or violent monopolies. And ever since I broke the matrix, there's no fucking stopping me. But I'd like to see what I can be without this whole hypocrisy. I'm not blaming, I'm just saying I hate the whole rotten thing. I wish I knew the answers like bada boom, bada bing. Fuck, there's no utopia, it's a lot of things. Even when we take the castle, gotta know who's not the king. And if we're gonna be divided, let's just drop the thing. It's hard to teach a yard full of jailbirds not to sing. You can hit it in the head, you'll still admit it to the feds. Don't just mimic what you've read because Leviticus is dead. O-F-F-E-R-I-N-G. Oh yes, yes, we are higher beings. Kill, rape, steal, and betray the way to the top. And there ain't a way to say if it'll stop, ever. So ease into the chaos and relax. Take the payoffs and detach. Fuck people, get cash, alright. Then there'll always be this little thing that follows me and swallows these other weak philosophies. No apologies, let it all go, cause life is just pretend. I'll never give in to an enemy, I'll never trust a friend. Sorry mom, but I grew up to be a bad man. Always keep the world at arm's length like a handstand. These fucks are all lit cigarettes and I'm a gas can. There's gonna be a fire if they're not careful where the ash lands. And I'm tired, I feel like I've run 1,000 races. Spent a lot of sleepless nights learning how to shapeshift, contemplating failure and what amounts to disgrace. So give me money, suck my dick, or get the fuck out of my face.
The cover-up policy set forth by the Illuminati. As I have stated, the first great step of the conspiracy was to be the entrapment of our money system. To achieve that objective, Schiff had to get full cooperation of the then big banker elements in America.
No hits, no downloads, no plays, no flicker rates, no brainwash, no haze. No hurt, no slaughter, so no grace. No more time, no fucking how, no way. No hits, no downloads, no plays, no flicker rates, no brainwash, no haze. No hurt, no slaughter, so no grace. No more time, no fucking how, no way. No hits, no downloads, no
Jacob
plays.
Schiff, agent of the Rothschilds, ostensibly the sole owner. And throughout his career, this blend of Judas and Machiavelli, the first hierarch of the Illuminati, great conspiracy in America, posed as a generous philanthropist and a man of great holiness. Future historians will wonder how the American people could have been so naive and stupid.
Why can't I not be content with what I have today? Why do I say the shit only a broken fucking man would say? Well, I don't know. If the shoe fits, then throw it away. Walk barefoot through the shattered glass in the dumpsters where the rodents play. I'm a truly bona fide, youthfully exuberant, genetically modified student of life in a city full of alcohol and homicide. I'm a dutifully honest guy, been unusually traumatized, but I'm moving beyond the lies that I stupidly colonized. And I'm breaking an egg on my face. No, I'm not in an elegant place, and I seem to have developed a case of how does my eloquence taste? Arrogant motherfucking douchebag with lots of enemies, inflated sense of self-worth when I haven't accomplished anything. And I remind myself of a tireless self in declining health, trying to rhyme in stealth on a tiny shelf. In an abandoned house, hearing the disenchanted shouts from the phantom mouths of the travelers out in the land of doubts. I act important because I'm fact absorbent, and I lack the ordinary tact, torture boring oratory tracks and horrid stories lacking any forward forging paths. Your corny fascinations with sports and whores, but more than that, it makes me sick the way you fucking play the victim and you change your mind so quick with such an irritating rhythm. It makes me sick the way you fucking play the victim and you change your mind so quick with such an irritating rhythm. It makes me sick the way you fucking play the victim and you change your mind so quick with such an irritating rhythm. It makes me sick the way you fucking play the victim and you change your mind so quick with such an irritating rhythm. Yes it does. Yes it does. Yes it does.
Well, they were not naive and they were not stupid. The answer is they trusted the men they elected to safeguard our country and our people.
Son of a gun, thought I was pulling a stunt, but now from the back on up to the front. The feeling the fact that we're under the gun, all in and running at once, humming and buzzing, wishing the world was something it wasn't. You're confused and stupid, your family treated too much coming in cousins. Your DNA's disastrous, plus bisphenol A and plastics. It's a wonder anybody is anything but retarded spastics. And I'm done fucking around, been searching a lot, but what have I found? With all of this running through towns, is one foot then the other touches the ground. Repeat, it's a circle, every day is a rehearsal. Death is the product, life is just a commercial. And I feel like a kid again. Alcohol's my Ritalin, weed's my acetaminophen, making money is my discipline. Sex is my recess, hip-hop is my homework, politics is my little league, both teams are on their own turf. Cocaine is my ice cream truck, my car is my bike, and at my core I'm so innocent that I'm hard to dislike. Well, I act enraged because I'm a rat in a cage, acting half of my age, passing my days, putting raps on a page, thinking every lesson learned is a lesson saved from obscurity, and I still expect the CIA to come and murder me.
It was the Illuminati-controlled mass communications media that kept and is keeping our people naive and stupid and unaware of the treason being committed.
Complete deceit sucked all the blood out from under my feet. A bleary-eyed world weary guy reflects back in the puddle on the street. I face a never-ending arsenal of hearts in all the wrong places. Articles of hierarchical confederation in our faces. Markets so artfully deprived of debt, but there are many youths who stride those steps with their minds. Oh yes, I am a fool on a hill, swimming in a pool full of pills and all the booze that I've spilled. Fair enough? Cool, can we chill? No, we can't. We gotta do some shit, cause life is too legit. This world is run by hooligans who always knew their suits would fit. Look around, now who's the bitch? After eons of their tutelage, cool precision versus passion, I'll show you what feudal is. Mutilated a state of mind in my own business. A public that I've never met was the one and only witness. And I learned at a young age the essential role a sharp tongue played. Gotta pacify the guards before you're uncaged. I am the product of some small town shenanigans, mixed with driving through the whole country drunk and back again. So what's 1,000 years between a brain and some pounding ears? Ancient rhythms seem basic by the time the sound is here. I'm staring into my own abyss. Holler back if you're unafraid to give the unknown a kiss.
Now the great question is, when will the people wake up and do to our traitors of today what George Washington and our founding fathers would have done to Benedict Arnold? Actually, Benedict Arnold was a petty traitor compared to our present traitors in Washington. Now let's go back to the events that followed the rape of our Constitution by the passage of the Federal Reserve Act of the 16th Amendment.
You know what? I'm about to say it. You know what? I'm about to say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
The hydrogen sunsets, a footprint in the rain. The clouds will come and go, but I will always be the same. There will always be this little piece of me that's undisturbed, while the rest of me just walks around and gets on people's nerves. And I'm killing me slowly with the will to be lonely. Ain't no liquid herb or pill can console me. I'm just trying to control these old holdings in the company of fools acting righteous. Stopping traffic on this Autobahn, I thought I hit the nitrous. You're the diverticulitis of this shit show. I convert a crisis of identity to the rantings of a schizo. I'm a relatively minor threat to society, but I apply my piety maniacally and idly. Sit by as these dilating waves of radiation come to murder you. I am patiently awaiting explanations heard of you, but wasn't satisfied. God damn it, leave a man his pride. Fuck it if I'm wrong, let me fantasize. Every motherfucking thing is overanalyzed. This whole pathetic population's so infantilized. In the mechanic's eyes, the machine runs great on a pack of lies, breaks down slowly as advertised. And I'm so sick of stats and facts, and the fact that they're masked by the accidental act of turning info into crack. Contract the public into a pack where every advancement is retractable with no plan of attack, and all we enact is a practice that keeps the natural hierarchy intact. So don't be fooled, there's no mistakes. This train is firmly on its tracks. We must have concocted our own sweltering hell. A generation's talent hangs itself in its cell. Dynamic minds and panic times stuck at the backs of lines. A sick little pantomime where everybody's acting fine. Cursed fascinations with the morbid masturbations of a crew that mutinied and went on permanent vacation. And the moon hangs low, the cattle get mutilated, bells ring slow, and all the problems are school related. All your firstborn sons are professional prisoners, trained to be a worker bee, bleed and beg for visitors. A butterfly flutters its wings, someone 1,000 miles away is doing terrible things. Someone right next to them is wondering what everything means. Someone that person won't speak to is torn at the seams. There is a canopy of greed and collusion that you can't envision in your wildest of dreams. Pumping out schemes, pumping out schemes. I am nothing but a floating face on the back of a turtle in space, jumping hurdles and racing to get further from grace. And I'm murking you basic little nerdy disgraces. Came to Earth in my spaceship just to murder some fake shit. Just an intergalactic man of mystery who right now can't handle his history, and shaking hands don't mean shit to me. Fuck your promises where everything's a homonym and definitions change like your mood song could line up in. Grab another gratification and then you're gone again. How many goddamn relationships have gotta end? How can you say the pain goes both ways? Let's stop it then. This fucking nonsense exhausts all my optimistic thoughts and stops the progress till I don't have a pot to piss in, a basement or an attic or a trunk to put my hostages in. Everything they sell me is poisonous, but I'm still working for the devil while you're chilling with your boys and shit. Beauty's only blood deep, and blame isn't worth the upkeep. Do you know how much I wish I could get some sleep? Shame on the demons who try to keep the game on even and get buck wild with the scheming. My cultural appropriation happened all by accident. It was based on actual events and cut with laxatives. It was made to order for some friends who wanted CDs. It even spawned a tiny little group of wannabees.
Lafayette, Louisville, Mobile, Alabama, Knoxville, Pensacola, Asheville, and Savannah.
I did my sets and put my stickers on the wall. I made enough for hotels and food, but that's about all. But still, I'm too deep now, this music's got my soul. I got a lot to say and I don't wanna play rock and roll. I get respect where I go when I go there, but honestly a large percentage of the time that's nowhere. But still, I'm unapologetically evolving my pedigree. MCs are all pathetic to me. Even the real versions of what you're pretending to be isn't impressive to me. A whole industry of repetitive identity thieves. I'm unapologetically evolving my pedigrees. MCs are all pathetic to me. Even the real versions of what you're pretending to be isn't impressive to me. A whole industry of repetitive identity thieves. But who am I? A loner shut in with no beliefs, who shuffles through the neighborhood for alcohol and groceries. Won't let no one close to me. I know it isn't how it's supposed to be. What can I say? I guess I'm tapped out socially. Hold up in a cold fucking world where there's no luck and all the local shows suck. I hate it so much. And I see idiots taking life by the horns, while I'm still sitting here trying to figure out why I was born. Hiking through a lightning storm just to fight the norm, knowing I can stay dry and warm if I conform. What is this thing that pushes me to keep on looking deep? Cooking beats, wearing out my office chair cushion seats. Why do I get into my 99 Corolla and just drive until I see these different skylines unfolding? I must be holding on to something that I know is gone. I guess the only way to get along is to go along. But still, I'm unapologetically evolving my pedigree. MCs are all pathetic to me. Even the real versions of what you're pretending to be isn't impressive to me. A whole industry of repetitive identity thieves. I'm unapologetically evolving my pedigrees. MCs are all pathetic to me. Even the real versions of what you're pretending to be isn't impressive to me. A whole industry of repetitive identity thieves. Welcome to the darkness of a heartless, starving artist who decided many years ago he'd do this shit regardless of how many strained relationships will end up in the garbage or the pain of never making it before my place departed. When I was innocent and eager, thought I'd dig a little deeper and my shit would hit some speakers and I'd get me some believers, not knowing just how slow and really delicate it is to craft a message clearly and then sell it to the kids. I've come to lean on strangers real heavily. I've got to see a side of friends a lot of people probably will never see. Caught up with some people up ahead of me, got lost in the evil of a never-ending churning sea of enemies. I've seen a demographic progress to being almost telepathic and still not figure out how to break this plastic. This rat I'm unapologetically evolving my pedigree, cause MCs are all pathetic to me. Even the real versions of what you're pretending to be isn't impressive to me. A whole industry of repetitive identity thieves. I'm unapologetically evolving my pedigrees. MCs are all pathetic to me. Even the real versions of what you're pretending to be isn't impressive to me. A whole industry of repetitive identity thieves.
Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. Well, old friend, you know I burn it at both ends. You know I think myself in circles, it makes no sense. And you just went along as I wrote expensive songs with fake names and cheap hotels till all my other friends were gone. We could never settle on a pace, I grew accustomed to your face. But that early passion became a dragon that we chased. People said it wasn't real, I felt things I thought I'd never feel. And in the end, I can't believe your jet fuel could melt my steel. I'm just another in a long line of motherfuckers who's confused by losing you when I knew we really loved each other. But sometimes even a lot of love is not enough. And even best friends through thick and thin have got it rough. And the pulse fades away, vibration dissipates. Quiet nighttime drives down highways and interstates. Mornings when we'd wake up and everything was new. Afternoons in backyards where I would sing to you. And I feel like a villain and a victim at the same time. You got your happy memories, I'm trying to erase mine. Before I left, I broke a lot of codes and statutes. You said you thought we could remain friends, that's cute. There's no part of me that would ever be cool with seeing you with another man, bitch, you gotta understand. So call me old-fashioned, but you were my whole passion. You say you made mistakes, I say you were a soulless ass. Now it's a lot of highs and lows, and I suppose the only middle ground I knew was when I'd sit around with you. I keep on coming back along to the idea that I can't move on. I need the flame, even though I would be a lot better off releasing these old feelings. Cause the meanings aren't what they were, and healing's what I need. I gotta cut the curse. Complaining I was sold a lie and screaming that I trusted her. But the sales lady is busy with another customer. Ain't it the truth? We gave each other the last days of our youth. We remained in cahoots until the game had concluded. We stayed till every moving part was broken in. And then when it was over, we just turned and never spoke again. We left it open-ended, groping for a coping mechanism. And I wish I could accept and respect your decision. You made it so I can never love someone again. You amplified the kinds of fears that only come up from within. Summertime just ain't what it used to be. I wish you could see me like I am now. You would be damn proud you hit your target, man down. Check the lost and found for a 32-year-old class clown. You took your ship and blasted off to a better star. To me the pangs of bitter failure are never far. And nothing I could say would totally portray the truth. After all, when you met me, I was just another wayward youth. You in trouble like a cold case when you thought the whole place had disappeared with no trace. So here we are again with the blissful truth. You're talking to a man who zoned out and fucking missed his youth. Shred like a fang but came late like a wisdom tooth. Got bit by my own stupid mouth trying to get the proof. Dumb as they come, I admit I'm only what I've seen and heard. But acquiescing to the absence of thought seems absurd. So each to their herd. Right, us is to government as the beach is to birds. Feeding ground, ears wrapped around this bleeding sound. Blood drips down to the soil where the seeds are found. I'm just a prick talking shit like I'm leaving town. Anymore I can't find a bush worth the beat around. See me pounding on a nail in a board from a tree, from a seed where the blueprints were stored. Day to day, bottle to bottle and show to show. Universe to molecule, as above, so below. Extrapolate a fascinating answer from a passive state. Move atoms at a massive rate and chaos reactivates. But you got sanitized parameters and manic eyes. Fantasize to get away as you feel the panic rise. You overanalyze the phantom prize. You were tantalized by the lie that you'd be safe inside the kingdom till the dragon dies. But safety is a myth that only maybe could exist if you stop acting like a baby on its hit.
Get the formula, fate's been ignoring ya. Government's recording ya from Portland, Oregon to Florida. So why live indentured? Be the kind of guy who when they mention, they say he never shied from adventure. Non-aggression principle doesn't mean you're soft. When force has been initiated, all bets are off. Fuck it all about dying, suck my balls. I look around at my shitty life and I'm much appalled. Bottles and cigarettes used up on a coffee table in an apartment full of anger and neglect, a little chop meat fable. Moral of the story is these quarrels are unworthy of committing to the stone tablet pile or even an oratory. Morning glory raps about lunch, all of these whores are horny to resolve their fears. Oh, if only these crematory walls had ears. But there's only the ashes of a generation that paced impatiently, imitating the burning grimaces of every face they see. Emaciated on a bag of bricks, seeing the ones who say they've made it mostly sucking massive dick, remaining pacifists, and it happened quick like an acid kiss sunrise when the brook babbles thick with sewage. I take a bath in it, cold like a statistician's asterisk, scary like a junkie who's actually functioning, moving past the fix. The rest of all you faggots quit when it got real and that fucking whack as shit. But it's a cult of cultivation, I guess we asked for this. But it's a cemetery life, and I'm a gravestone cowboy, wrangling death and resigned to living without joy. Bored but obligated like a cat with a mouse toy. Robot motherfucking hilarious, and I'm out, boys.
Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Here we go.
Yeah. Shut up, cunt, let me fucking think. Fuck, I'm like the fucking king of fucking up. Dumb fuck, believe that I was tough enough to let love in and respect another fucking slut. Two-time and sack of shit lies, show me what was what. I ran around the country to find myself. All I found was more problems, far as I can tell. My van broke down in Mobile, Alabama. Had to leave all my shit and hightail to Louisiana. Now I'm back in the deep south where I cut my teeth. Now's as good a time as any to lay in the street and bleed out. I'm a drug-addled alcoholic asshole. You know the sort of pregnant pause leading to an insult. You won't abort. Down on my luck at the moment, let me smoke a short bus to Chicago every time I gotta go to court. Slide me a cheap bourbon bartender, no more lord. Then it's back to my little place in hell now to hold the fort down. And it goes like down. What a low light down. And it goes like. And it goes like down. And it goes like down. What a low light down. And it goes like. Somebody who'd only know me for a couple days once told me, you better slow your roll, homie. These places you're going are going to stop you from growing, and you're a young man, don't end up lonely. Well, suck it up, it's a long road. Located the Stargate, but kept punching the wrong code.
Focused on the faraway ghost of a tomorrow that never made the calendar. The effects are hard to say. How can a person be totally immersed in the inertia of a worsening situation and never stop the hearse? You never realize how loosely your coffin is nailed to the sunlight. Hits you hard enough to see you failed. Fuck if it ain't everything at once. Jail, money, heartbreak from fucking with these cunts. Learn everything the hard way. Nowhere to run for a lovesick mess who's looking to have some fun with the clock ticking down. Might as well hit the town, find a nice corner bar stool to just sit and frown. But what I'm missing isn't cured by these conditions, and I'm wishing for the ruby red slippers and some ground for kissing. This is the kind of shit that makes me wanna pull my gun, stick it in my fucking mouth and wish it was a loaded one. Hear it click, 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 this is so much fun. Hope my muscle memory kicks in when I'm old and done. And it goes like done. What a low light done. And it goes like. And it goes like done. And it goes like done. What a low light done. And it goes like. And it goes like. What a low light done.
Yes, if you are a living, breathing person with ability to hear, with interest enough in yourself to listen, and alive enough to want to enjoy life to its fullest, this record is for you. And every time you listen to this recording, something will happen. Something good, or you will make it happen. And you will listen, 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 listen.
A flowery army of well-meaning ghouls ushering evil. I can't be bothered, I'm busy motherfuckerin' people. My brain chemistry's fucked up, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to be a golden pawn, but hold up like I owe the dawn. There's a lot of real important things that I should be more focused on, like the sounds of city workers mixing with the summer locust song. Sometimes I think I must be dead already. This world is so incredibly heavy, and the lessons so regrettably petty, that I never see steady. I burn like acetylene torches, unstable scorch souls who meddle in the lives of the less fortunate, and thrive on torture and ornaments of darkness that jingle against the dead dry branches and bring the innocence to harvest. One day blurs into a week before I know it, seeking answers in a philosophical sewer of freaks and poets. Just like that the moment passes, feel like Roddy Piper beating people's asses cause they won't put on the glasses. Passive aggression is an active obsession with masking intentions and completely lacking direction. My future's jacked in essence, I lacked adolescence. Starring in the shitty movie here called Back to the Present. I'm just passing the message, I'm just singing the songs about the last little vestiges of people getting along. I'm just passing the message, I'm just singing the songs about the last little vestiges of people getting along. Ballad of the undiscovered MC. Feeling pretty good, a fan of year, I'm grossing 10 G's. Motherfucking industry that only wants clones. Motherfucking crowd that's always staring at their phones. A bottle of bourbon's a common occurrence, and I will deliver provocative sermons. The pot gets burning, I'm dropping some learnings in Neo-Copernican, hot-tempered hermit. I gotta keep burning, if not I'm just turning and placing a nerd in one spot and just hurting. No such thing as superlative. Rock till the curtains drop, and it's all downhill from here. March towards death, but I feel no fear. Won't lose a step for a few more years. Still a rap, nothing other than stop those gears. Break those chains, pass the little people never make no gains. Get drunk and take cocaine. Let loose, let the chemicals and anger break your brain. And wonder, why is it so expensive to be alive? Why do I need permission from criminals to survive? Why do I need permission from criminals just to drive? Why do I need to fly so far to look back and see the high?